Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's ITL. Yeah, we are having fun today, I guess. It is snowing outside. It is having fun outside. Oh, it is. It is not that much fun to me, but whatever. Ah, Gopher Writer sent me a new app to try for the transmitter. Sorry, Gopher, it didn't work. Just letting you know. I figured I'd go ahead and put it out there. For some reason, for the Microsoft machine, it just froze up. Whenever you try to run it through, and whenever in most apps don't want to run with the Pi. The Pi is a very fickle machine to start with, and most programs are not created to run with it. So you just basically settle with running with certain things with it. That's the sad part about pies, I guess. Um, but yeah, you can get OSs though that will work around to make the pie fold into thinking it's a machine it's not, which I just I have it set to run a certain way, and I just figure I'm gonna go ahead and run it the way it is. It's more stable that way. And just like this, I mean, trying a new app right now to create my videos right now off of my camera. Off this setup. If this doesn't work, I always have my primary recording setup, and you might hear the difference if this doesn't work in the audio. And I apologize ahead of time if it doesn't work out well. Last week it didn't work out too well, and in the middle you could hear there was a difference in the audio because the primary way of doing the video doesn't do external mics too well. I don't understand why, but it just doesn't. So I'm trying different apps to do external mics because this just sounds much better in my eyes. But but I have actually thought about doing basically. I used to tell stories a lot on my channel, and I used to use actually off of what I was told as a child and growing up, and I used to find a lot of them in different books and stuff as I was reading, actually in Pennsylvania and Ohio. And this is just an example, but this was actually off the beaten path in Ohio. I have, and I do have other ones I'm looking for Pennsylvania and Ohio. And I'm actually thinking about going back to these and telling some of the stories as getting on a bike, riding in different areas that the stories are about, showing the areas on my bike, and then stopping and telling the stories, short stories about them. And or sorry, I guess my battery just decided it's time to go for my lighting. That's okay. I'll have to charge it up. We just have to do without it for now. I just have to remember to charge it up. But we'll just do without it for this ITL. We'll live with it out for this time. But whenever I can, I'll just add. I've already asked the missus if she can be basically a partner on this and basically help me out finding information and finding the places, getting me maps to get to different places, and maybe even being a partner in crime, basically in it, and whenever I can use it and be a second face on the camera. And she said she actually would enjoy that. So you guys might have a second face on the camera, but I mean, that's one thing I'm going to be very. I'll be. How can I put this? Thin-skinned. I'll be very thin-skinned. I'll be blocking people left and right about commenting. I'll be kicking comments out. I mean, I won't be, unless they get way out of hand, I won't be blocking them forever and stuff. But I mean, I'll take comments and stuff against me a lot quicker, a lot easier than my wife. You don't cross my wife, just the way it is, and that's the way it should be, though, in my eyes. I'll take a lot against myself, but you don't cross my wife. That's just the way it is. But I'm going to go ahead, and she said she'd like to be in as partner in crime on this venture, and I said sure, that'd be great. And she can actually come venture with the car. I mean, we can take the car and take the camera gear and stuff like that if I have to. And we take the kiddo, the little fur baby we call, and have him come along, which he'll be having surgery within the next week. Yeah, he's got to have a couple more teeth removed. Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, fun and games, fun and games. But this kiddo family, I love this. I love the stories throughout the area. Now, I will be putting questionnaires up. I ain't going to be going by them rock solid, but I'm going to be putting up questionnaires and using them of what the dislikes and likes is of my viewers. So, so I get a kind of a feel of. I mean, I got a lot of storybooks of you know just different kind of stories. So I'll be putting up different things, questionnaires and everything. So let's go ahead and use that part too. This will be fun. This will be fun. I've never done ventured into this before, and it'll be something I can use. But yeah, this is just one. I don't even know where I got this book, but actually, there's a cheese plant in this book that a suburban writer took us, actually, myself and the Buckeye Boys to a few years back, and it's right in this book. It's right in this book, and I'm like, wow. I figured, what? These are places that I can go to. I can talk about, show off, not show off, but show it up. Have some fun with. Maybe you guys would like it, and I can show a little bit of radios while we're at it. Add it somehow, some way, somehow. But I figured that might be something to add into it, waiting for springtime to come rolling around. Now I am working on the antennas. Not quite right now because I got so much on my plate. Right now I am really really fighting for myself to get time to get a hold of Suburban Rider. Suburban Rider, he is my guru, we'll call, to learn Morse code for the radio, and that's it's not nothing to be hidden or anything because I mean I have having troubles by listening to for the dits and daws, and I'm hoping to get past that. And it's like I'm starting all over again. It seems like, and I figure I'll get past it and get with him and however online and sometime and get this learned. And it's not something that's going to be learned overnight, I know, but I want to get this learned over the next few years and at least get to a point where I'm communicating somehow. Because I got so much fun I want to get into, and I want to move my way into it. I don't have to. This is a step I want to take. That I want to get my general ticket. I don't have to do the Morse code. I want it. I want it. It's just like, yes, I'm a minister. I am a minister. I did take the classes. I didn't have to online, even though I took that step to where you can just go online. In 10 minutes, you're a minister. Yeah, I did that. But I also took that course you take online, and I took it in 4 months, I believe. 4 or 6 months like that. I took it in, and I passed our tests and stuff. I did that. Yeah, it's a lot shorter than a lot of the other things. Yeah, but at least I have an idea of what I'm doing. I see. You know what I mean? An idea of what I'm doing. And yes, I do have other things that I did on top of it. I do have other recognizations, other things that I have, other recognizations I have that I don't talk about online. I don't. It's just my personal stuff. It's just my own personal data boys, you know. But it is my stepping stone in life is to get this Morse code gone. Let me learn how to be able to communicate on to the open airways, and then move on to my general course and be able to expand out further. It is just never ending learning, never ending learning. If you ever if you ever stop and say I've learned everything, there's something wrong in my eyes. There's something seriously wrong. Well, since my light's already been out for quite some time now, I'm gonna get that charged up for next week. Actually, the Gopher Rider, I've seen that he actually's got a oh, he's got a live. I don't normally do live shows. I'm sorry, guys. I don't normally do live shows. But the Gopher Rider, he's normally got a live shows. I believe it's on Saturdays. I believe Fridays. I think Fridays, Saturday. If you want to go over to Gopher Rider, it's go for er. Well, you look through it on my channel. It's he's there somewhere. And I'll actually try to leave a link on his channel down in my description to his channel, and you can keep if you're interested in him. I mean, he's an old time car enthusiast. I love the old time car enthusiast. Cool, cool beans. And the cars, the motorcycles. You got something like that. You got me. Along, I mean, the old time things. I just loved them. But anyway, he's been trying to help me with different things. He's got me hooked. So I mean, if you can go over there and give him a hand with the subscriptions, give him an eyeball. I mean, most of my subscribers already I know they're already over there. But anybody new, I'm getting new people all the time. Get over there and give them a little bit of a looking anyway. Give them a chance. That's why I always say, if at least give everybody a chance. I mean, if it's this is all free. I mean, if you decide you don't like them, you don't have to watch them anymore. Same with me. You don't like the way I do things. There's always somebody else. Just keep on moving. I mean, it's all cool. I mean, I like to have other people watching me, but that's okay. YouTube's huge, you know. But I've done enough talking. This is Muzzle Mike. Hope you all have a great week. Signing out.